Resident Evil is bringing back a new mode. Days Gone is coming out on PC with a much higher price and new leaks regarding the next Spider-Man game. Hey, what's up everybody and welcome back to Gamer Connect once again. My name is Gain Manis and you guys gonna watch top gaming news of this very week. Resident Evil Village had a new showcase last week which showed a brand new story trailer, but apart from that, also told us about the upcoming demo that everyone will be able to play. That's right, you can now play Resident Evil Village demo on PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PS5 and Xbox Series X on May 2nd. The demo consists of two areas, that is Village and Manor, and it will be 30 minutes of content in each area, so a total of 60 minutes of content. PS4 and PS5 got an early access to this demo as well. Last night, that was Sunday, PS4 and PS5 players got to play only the Village area of the demo, and next Sunday, that is 25th of April, they will get to play the Manor area. This is what I love about Resident Evil. They give you demos which not only will let you know whether you can play this game on your PC, but will also let you know whether this game is for you and should you invest in it when it comes out. Not only that, Resident Evil is also bringing back a new mode called Mercenaries. This mode was present in previous Resident Evil games where you will have a time limit in certain areas and you need to finish some missions. These missions could be just collecting some items or killing enemies. But this time, Capcom has added new things into this mode to make it a little bit fresh. So now you can buy guns from the shop by collecting coins and also upgrade those weapons to have a better and faster chance to kill enemies. You also have abilities that will be lying on the map that will help you in that round. Some will give you extra movement speed, some might give you more damage in a long range pistol, or one will give you an ability where you will be able to guard any melee attack without any damage, and there's more. This will be an additional mode and will be a fast-paced game, and it is I think a great game mode to play alongside with Resident Evil Village, the main game. Resident Evil Village will be available on May 7th on all platforms, and if you pre-order this very game on Games the Shop on PlayStation and Xbox, you can get a free t-shirt, just like Cyberpunk. Just wish that this is not Cyberpunk. Days Gone PC release date has now been confirmed as it's coming out next month on May 18th. So there are 3 games coming on May: Resident Evil Village, Days Gone and Mass Effect. Wow. There was a new trailer that showed all the features that this game will bring to PC. All the post-launch content will be available for you to play and it's currently priced at $3K on Steam, which in my opinion is too much because the game originally came out 2 years ago in 2019. Comparing this game with Horizon Zero Dawn, which was launched with $1,099 on Steam, and right now on Amazon you can find Days Gone for PlayStation 4 at only $13.29. So the pricing for Days Gone on PC is much more than it should have been. Unfortunately, I don't think so that price will be changed as Days Gone 2 has been cancelled by Sony. PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan says that the PC port looks good and they have tested it as well and many players liked it the way it played. It was very important to have a good PC port as Horizon Zero Dawn, which was another Sony exclusive title that was brought to PC, did not have a great PC port at launch, leading to a lot of negativity around the game. The same happened with Detroit Become Human, where the game was not well optimized for PC. Hopefully it's not the same for Days Gone, but only one can tell when the game comes out. I'm not very keen on Days Gone because I think there's way too many zombie games, but if I ever want to play Days Gone, I would rather buy it on PlayStation 4 than buying it on my PC, stating how much the price is. And also the fact that my PC won't be able to handle it. So I'm trying to scream, help me. E3 2021 is not happening. Surprise, surprise, which means every single company will have their own kind of E3 press conferences which will be done live, similarly how we had seen last year. And it starts with Ubisoft. Ubisoft has revealed that Ubisoft Forward event will happen on June 12th as a part of E3 2021 and will feature all games of Ubisoft. Of course, Ubisoft won't be talking about the games that they will be showcasing because they want to surprise people, if they have any surprises. But at least we can guess or say that Far Cry 6 will be one of those games. Hopefully we get to see some gameplay this time instead of another cinematic trailer. Since they don't have any other single player games, so they might even show some updates to Rainbow Six Siege, maybe Ghost Recon, For Honor and many more. It might be also time to include Prince of Persia Sands of Time, which has been delayed and has no release date as of yet, so let's see if they have something else they can show or not. The biggest game that they could also show is the new Star Wars game, which was announced quickly after Disney resurrected Lucasfilm Games. But EA won't be working on this new project at all, so it will be interesting nonetheless to see what Ubisoft will have in store if they have done anything at all. The road to E3 will begin from June, which means following that there will be more press conferences or live shows from companies such as EA, Microsoft and even Sony and more. Speaking of new games, let me introduce you to a new Battle Royale game. Yep, they're still making more of those. This is called Naraka: Bladepoint, and instead of focusing on most generic shooter Battle Royale, this one is focused on melee attacks. It's like you are in Ghost of Tsushima or Sekiro and you are one of the warriors and you will be slashing people off and using grapple hook every 15 seconds. The game looks visually very appealing, bright colors, samurai feel, and yes, it is definitely fast paced. You also have a long range weapon because you need to have some kind of weapon in a Battle Royale game. 24 Entertainment, the ones who made the game, mentioned that in closed beta most of the people preferred melee attacks. Then why is there a long range weapon? Now it sounds really cool, it looks pretty cool, but will it play pretty cool? Well, guess what? You can answer it for yourself because you can have a chance to play a demo, a beta, not a demo, a beta for that game that's coming out next week. This open beta is coming out on Friday, that is April 23rd, and it will run until April 26th. To play the open beta, you will have to go to the Steam store, link in the description of course, and then request access for it. I know it's a weird way to get to open beta when you should have just install game to play that open beta instead of having a request access and get access and then play the game. However, the devs have confirmed that if you press on request access, you will be getting an access to the open beta. Then what is the point of having request access button? If it's an open beta, it's supposed to be for everyone anyway. I would love to try this game out in the open beta. I mean, it is a Battle Royale game. I mean, it's been so many of them out there, but slashing using sword and not using guns, I think is a little bit of a different, but I want to see how well this game is made. So let's see what happens. The next Spider-Man game might be the biggest Spider-Man game of them all. After two big successes of Marvel Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Insomniac is bringing its next Spider-Man game, which was very obvious with how both the games ended. Now we got some new leaks talking about the next Spider-Man game, but again, these leaks are basically rumors. They are not confirmed, which means you should take this news with a pinch of salt. In layman terms, don't take this news a lot more seriously. According to the leak on Reddit, Insomniac is focusing on the gameplay side of the things at the moment and haven't recorded or captured any mocap footages for the cutscenes. The game supposedly will be having much bigger map, not sure how big it will be, but you will be able to switch between Peter Parker and Miles Morales in the game. However, Peter Parker will be used most part of the game while Miles will be used in like side missions and some main missions along with Peter. The game will be focused around the symbiote that was heavily teased in the end of Miles Morales and also which we never saw in either of the games. There will be more new suits coming into the game, but you will be able to import suits from previous games too. Not only that, there will be an option to transfer your saves from first game to this game so that you will have all the gadgets and upgrades already unlocked. If that's the case, then surely there will be more gadgets and upgrades to unlock. However, I'm not so sure if this is going to be a good idea, but then again, it's just a rumor at this point. One of the big villains would be the Lizard, which was Dr. Curt Connors, as we have seen him in the animated series as well as in the Amazing Spider-Man movie. Again, this is a rumor and it could be completely untrue, or maybe some parts of it is true, but I think the part where Peter Parker and Miles Morales are in the same story where you can switch between them could be really cool. Also, the fact that Harry will be mentioned or will be actually be there as a guy that we can see from our eyes instead of just listening to him would be much cooler, because again, both of these Spider-Man games had a common storyline. I mean, they ended in a common storyline, so I would love to see what kind of storyline they can come up with. Are you guys excited for the next Spider-Man game? Let me know in the comments below, because I definitely am for sure. But I'm pretty much sure that this might not be the exact scenario. So I will just wait and see when they can release it, because I think they're gonna take a next 2 more years till they completely figure this game out and push it out, or maybe release a trailer. Who knows? Well, that was it for this episode of Top Gaming News. I hope you guys really enjoyed this and got some information out of it. And if you did, leave a like and comment down below what you think about any of the news we just discussed in this video. And also do not forget to subscribe to Gamer Connect for more gaming news just like this every single week. My name is Gin Manis and I'll see you guys next week. Until then, stay awesome and keep on having fun as you play your games.